You can feel it coming. The noise, the tension, the spotlight. The NBA season is back, and we're starting with a matchup that defines an era. The Los Angeles Lakers against the Golden State Warriors. Every time these two meet, something bigger than basketball is on the line. It's not just about who scores more, it's about legacy, pride, and that unspoken question every fan loves to ask: who still runs the West? Both teams walk into this season carrying more than just expectations. The Lakers are trying to prove that the LeBron and Anthony Davis partnership can still bring fear to the league after years of inconsistency and health concerns. For them, this opener is about sending a message that their window for a championship is not closed yet. On the other side, the Warriors are fighting to keep their dynasty alive. Stephen Curry is still playing at an elite level, but questions about aging legs and chemistry without the old balance of their core are louder than ever. This game is not just the first of 82. It's a statement night. It's pride versus legacy, experience versus hunger, and maybe even the beginning of the end for one of these legendary runs. When you talk about this matchup, you can't start anywhere else but with LeBron James and Stephen Curry. Two players who completely changed what it means to dominate in the modern NBA, but who do it in completely different ways. LeBron still plays with that rare mix of intelligence and force that makes every possession feel like a chess move wrapped inside a highlight. He's entering his 23rd season, and yet when you watch him prepare, when you listen to him talk about competing, there's this fire that hasn't faded at all. People have been doubting him for years, and he uses every bit of that noise as fuel. For LeBron, this season isn't about chasing numbers. It's about reminding everyone that his presence still changes the entire energy of a team. Anthony Davis is the other side of that equation. When he's healthy and locked in, he's one of the most complete players in the world, capable of dominating both ends of the floor. But the real question is consistency. Can he bring that same intensity night after night, especially against a team that will force him to defend in space and move constantly? On the Warriors' side, Stephen Curry is still the ultimate symbol of modern basketball. He bends the game around him, not just because of his shooting, but because of the fear he creates. Defenses stretch, rotations collapse, and in that chaos, he finds rhythm. But this year feels a little different. Without the full comfort of the old system, without knowing if Klay Thompson will ever look the same again, Curry is not just the heart of the team. He's also the leader, responsible for proving that the Warriors can evolve. Draymond Green remains the emotional core, and even if he's not the same physically, his voice still defines their identity. The question is whether that identity can survive the wear and tear of time. Young players like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody will have to carry more of the load now. And games like this opener are the perfect test to see if they're ready for it. So here's what I want to know from you. Who's under more pressure? LeBron, who's fighting against time and expectations? Or Curry, who's trying to keep a dynasty alive when everyone keeps saying it's over? Tell me in the comments, because this matchup isn't just about skill. It's about who still has that unshakable belief that they can win on the biggest stage. From a tactical point of view, this game is fascinating because it brings together two completely different basketball philosophies. The Lakers still believe in power, control, and physical dominance. Their success depends on how well they can slow the game down and use their size to dictate tempo. When they protect the paint and make teams grind for every shot, they look like a playoff team. But when they let the pace get too fast, they can look exposed and tired. The Warriors, on the other hand, live in motion. Every screen, every cut, every handoff is designed to create chaos and stretch defenses until they break. Their system relies on rhythm and spacing, not just shooting. When Curry is dancing with the ball, when Draymond is directing traffic like a conductor, it feels like art more than sport. Yet even art depends on execution. Last season, the Warriors struggled on the road and often lost focus when things got messy. If that habit carries into this season, especially against a disciplined and defensive-minded Lakers squad, it could cost them early momentum. For Los Angeles, the key will be transition defense and half-court patience. They cannot fall into the trap of trying to match the Warriors shot for shot from deep. Their advantage comes from the inside, from using Anthony Davis as a two-way anchor and forcing mismatches that make Golden State uncomfortable. For the Warriors, it is all about pace and spacing. If they can make Davis move laterally and keep LeBron defending constant motion, they can wear the Lakers down and take control by the third quarter. This is a chess match between styles, and the team that imposes its rhythm first will likely set the tone not just for this game, but for the entire season ahead. Predicting a winner in a game like this is almost impossible, because it's not just about numbers or lineups, it's about energy. It's about who walks into that arena believing that the story still belongs to them. The Lakers have the advantage of momentum from a strong offseason and a sense of urgency that feels real. Every year that passes makes this run more fragile, and LeBron knows it. He's not chasing another championship for validation, he's chasing it for meaning. For him, every game now feels like another brushstroke in the painting of his legacy. The Warriors, meanwhile, are trying to prove that experience and chemistry can still beat youth and athleticism. When Curry gets hot, everything changes, not just for his team, but for the entire building. You can feel it in the way defenders panic and the crowd holds its breath. But can he still do that every night, especially against a team that will test him physically from start to finish? That's the real question. My instinct says the Lakers will take this one, mostly because of their defense and their hunger to make a statement early. Yet if the Warriors walk out of Los Angeles with a win, the entire narrative around this season changes overnight. Suddenly, people start whispering again that maybe, just maybe, the dynasty still has one last run in it. Either way, this opener will not feel like an ordinary game. It will feel like two eras colliding, two legacies trying to outlast time itself. So now it's your turn. Who do you think takes this one? Do you believe in the Lakers' power and structure, or do you still trust the Warriors' magic and experience? Drop your predictions in the comments and tell me why. Because how we see this game might say more about what kind of basketball we believe in than just who wins on the scoreboard. If you love basketball, not just for the highlights, but for the stories behind them, you're in the right place. This channel is where we talk about pride, rivalry, and the human side of the game. Before you go, make sure to check out my latest video about the Clippers locker room controversy, because understanding the off-court drama helps explain what happens when the lights turn on. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet, and join the conversation, because what makes basketball special is not only the players or the stats, it's the people who live it, debate it, and feel it. The season is just starting, and we have a lot to talk about. Stay tuned, stay curious, and remember that behind every shot, every win, and every heartbreak, there's always a story waiting to be told.